Hi, I'm here to tell you about AIPro, a dynamic data processing system. AIPro is designed to make it easy to manage your data processing pipelines without having to write any code. AIPro uses a DAG, or directed acyclic graph, of different entities in order to manage your pipeline. Some of these entities include data sources, models, filters, and storage, among others. Some of the features are we have a user-friendly web interface. You can configure pipelines within this web interface and manage pipelines as well as monitor their status. It's easily extensible and open source, so you can create your own models to include in this system. We also support ONNX, the Open Neural Network Exchange. Let's take a look. You can create an account, but I've already created mine, so we'll log in and see what I've done so far. As you can see right now, we can manage our pipelines and see all of the pipelines that I've already made. For this demo, I'm going to create a new one, a new streaming pipeline. What I want to do is keep track of all of the tweets concerning maybe a different handle or different topic that I want to look for. So I'm going to name this pipeline streaming sentiment model. Okay. And as you can see here, we have our Twitter streaming API, and we'll just give this a name, Twitter streaming, and save the module. And what we want to do is filter out all of the text that is English. English language filter. I'm going to add a filter here to only include English language because our sentiment model is written in English. English sentiment model. We'll add this pre-built model here. And now what I want to do is keep track of tweets that are positive and tweets that are negative in two separate cases. So I'll make a filter for angry tweets, and we'll see that the attribute that we're caring about is the sentiment score, and we want to keep track of when it's less than 0.3. The sentiment output is on a range of 0 to 1, 0 being angry and 1 being more positive. So we'll create another filter called our happy filter, and this filter will be above 0.7. I'll make sure we only get the happy ones in there. Okay, so we'll save that, and then just for completeness, we'll add a file here as output. Delete one of those. And then we'll add another file over here for the happy ones. Okay, and then we'll just go ahead and save that pipeline. And now I will go back to my manage pipelines, and I can see this one that I just made, the sentiment streaming model. Now you can manage this, you can go back and edit it, or you can start running it. Since this is a streaming model, it'll run completely as long as the stream goes, or I can stop it. Okay, and so if you're a little bit more tech savvy and you want to get a little more control over your pipeline, you can create the configuration file yourself and run everything that AIPro's UI is doing in the background. So we'll go over here and see kind of the structure of what a typical config file will look like at the end. We've got our filters here, data source, models, storage, and preprocessors, etc. So what we're going to do now is just run this and show what I've done in this model. It's a little different than the one I just made, but it's filtering out all of the tweets that are happy only. So we'll start this. It loads up everything. We're using TensorFlow for this model, and so as tweets are streaming in, we are seeing them come in. And as you can notice, we'll slow down here, one of the sentiment scores, they're all above 0.7. They're definitely well above that. And so that is one of the specialized modules that, specialized storage methods that I can have when I have finer grained control, is just to directly output to the I/O. Thanks for watching.